Hi all, welcome to the world of GK for learning general knowledge. Last class we have discussed about the Indus River system. Today, let's study the Ganga River system. Don't miss any lesson from the rivers of India because all these are very important in the exam point of view. Now, let's discuss about River Ganga and its tributaries. Here you can see the River Ganga and its tributaries. This is River Ganga. It starts from Uttarakhand and flow like this and it ends at Bay of Bengal. Before falling to Bay of Bengal, it joins with river Brahmaputra, and after joining with Brahmaputra, that river is named River Meghna. And before emptying to Bay of Bengal, it formed delta here. Now let's see the tributaries of River Ganga. Here you can see some tributaries, and in the top region and in the bottom also you can see some tributaries. So these tributaries are its left bank tributaries. You can see Gomti here and Ghagra here. Ghagra is otherwise known as River Ghagar, and you can see Gandak here. Gandak is otherwise known as Gandaki, and here River Kosi. All these are left bank rivers and left bank tributaries. And here you can see River Chambal and River Betwa, and these rivers are tributaries of River Yamuna. This blue color one is River Yamuna, and River Yamuna is the largest tributary of River Ganga, and it is the westernmost tributary. You know here is west and this is east and north, and here is south. So Yamuna is the westernmost tributary of River Ganga, and it's the longest and largest tributary. The two rivers Chambal and Betwa, these rivers are tributaries of Yamuna, and that also join with Yamuna. Then after that it join with River Ganga. Here you can see River Son, River Damodar. So all these rivers means Yamuna, Son, Damodar. These are right bank tributaries. One more tributary also there, River Punpun, that I have not mentioned here. That's very small tributary. It's approximately only 200 kilometers length. And here you can see River Hooghly. River Hooghly is the main distributor of River Ganga. What's the difference between tributary and distributary? Tributary means a river that joins with main river and started to flow, and it merged with the main river and it started to flow as a single river. But distributary is the river that takes water from the main river and it start flowing independently. That is distributary. So Ganga has only one major distributary, that is Hooghly. All these are tributaries and Hooghly is the distributary. It takes water from Ganga and it start to flow. And here River Ganga meets with Brahmaputra and it start to flow, and after meeting with Brahmaputra, the river is named as Meghna and it empties to Bay of Bengal. Before entering to Bay of Bengal, it formed delta here. Now let's see the tributaries in detail. Rivers of India, Himalayan rivers. Ganga, the Ganges. The other name of Ganga is Ganges. National river of India. India is our national river and largest river system in India and largest river basin. India has many rivers and the largest river is Ganga, and it forms the largest river system in India because it has many tributaries. So it forms a largest river system and largest river basin. Total length is 2525 kilometers. You remember 25 kilometer like that. Then you will get it easily. Source of origin, Gangotri Glacier near Gaimukh in Uttarakhand. So Ganga originates from, here you can see Ganga originates from Uttarakhand. Here is our Uttarakhand, and from here it originates and it comes to West Bengal. Then it's entered into Bay of Bengal. So Ganga starts from Gangotri Glacier. Gangotri Glacier is near Gaimukh and it is in the state of Uttarakhand. Name of Ganga at the origin, Bhagirathi. And at the origin, at the source, Ganga is named as Bhagirathi, and this Bhagirathi and Alaknanda join together to form Ganga. After merging these two rivers, Bhagirathi and Alaknanda, it named as River Ganga. Before it was only Bhagirathi, but after merging with Alaknanda, it is named as Ganga. And these both rivers joined at Devaprayag. Origin of Alaknanda is from Satwaban Glacier. Ganga enters the northern plain at Haridwar. While studying about the physiography of India, I have discussed northern plain in detail, and after flowing through the Himalayas, the Ganga enters northern plain, and it enters northern plain at Haridwar. Ganga was declared as national river on 4th November 2008. Indian government declared Ganga as our national river on 4th November 2008, and states through which Ganga and tributaries flow. There are 8 states through which Ganga and its tributaries flow. Those states are Uttarakhand, Uttar Pradesh, Chhattisgarh, Madhya Pradesh, Jharkhand, Bihar, Rajasthan and West Bengal. Most of the part is flowing through Uttar Pradesh. Now let's see the rivers and meeting place. Here, these are places where two rivers will join together, meeting. So, River Alaknanda and Dhauli Ganga. These both rivers meet at Vishnu Prayag, and Alaknanda and Pindar. These both rivers meet at Karna Prayag. Next one is Alaknanda and Mandakini. These two rivers meet at Rudraprayag. And after that, Bhagirathi and Alaknanda, that we have already discussed, meet at Devaprayag. After meeting this Bhagirathi and Alaknanda, it forms River Ganga. Then Ganga, Yamuna and Saraswati. These 3 rivers meet at Prayag, and that we are calling Triveni Sangam. So, Alaknanda and Dhauli Ganga meet at Vishnu Prayag. Alaknanda and Pindar meet at Karna Prayag. Alaknanda and Mandakini meet at Rudraprayag, and Bhagirathi and Alaknanda meet at Devaprayag. After that, it named as River Ganga, and this Ganga, Yamuna is its tributary, and Saraswati is a river that flowing underwater, flowing under the earth. That three rivers meet at Prayag, and that we are calling Triveni Sangam. The state in which Ganga flows maximum distance Uttar Pradesh, and it has maximum number of tributaries. In India, the river Ganga is the river which has maximum number of tributaries. Now let's discuss about left bank tributaries and right bank tributaries. In the map, we have already seen here left bank tributaries are Gomti, Ghagra. Ghagra is otherwise known as Ghagar, and Gandaki. Gandaki is otherwise known as Gandak, and Kosi. These all are left bank tributaries. And here comes right bank tributaries. Right bank tributaries are Yamuna, Son, Punpun, and Damodar. These all are right bank tributaries. Yamuna is the largest tributary of Ganga, and it's the westernmost and longest tributary. And origin is at Yamunotri Glacier. Yamuna is the largest tributary of Ganga, and it's the westernmost tributary, and it's the longest tributary also. And it originates from Yamunotri Glacier, and its total length is 1,376 kilometers. Most tributaries of Yamuna from Vindhya and Kaimur ranges. Most tributaries of Yamuna originates from Vindhya and Kaimur ranges, known as Kalindi. Yamuna, otherwise known as Kalindi. In ancient time, Yamuna known as Kalindi. And Chambal, Betwa, Ken, and Tons are the tributaries of river Yamuna. Chambal, Betwa, Ken, and Tons. And here Tons river is named as Tamsa. Tamsa is another name of river Tons. And Delhi and Agra on its bank. These are the two main cities situated on the bank of river Yamuna, Delhi and Agra. Now let's discuss about river Son. Son is largest southernmost tributary. We have seen that here you can see Yamuna is at the western side, and here this is Ganga, and here you can see the river Son. This is southern side, southern tributary. And origin Peninsular Plateau. So river Son is originated from Peninsular Plateau and major right bank tributary after Yamuna. And this is also a right bank tributary, and this is major right bank tributary after Yamuna, because Yamuna is the longest and largest right bank tributary. Main tributary Rihand. So Rihand is the main tributary of river Son. Patliputra is on the bank. So the city situated on the bank of river Son is Patliputra. Originate from the Amarkandak Plateau, part of Peninsular Plateau. Before I have told it originates from Peninsular Plateau, and its correct position is Amarkandak Plateau. That's a part of Peninsular Plateau. Damodar and Punpun. Now let's discuss about the other two right bank tributaries, Damodar and Punpun. River Damodar is known as Sorrow of Bengal. Here you can see River Damodar. River Damodar mostly flows through West Bengal, and this is River Damodar. It's a right bank tributary. Damodar Valley project is a multi-purpose river valley project, and River Damodar is known as Sorrow of Bengal, and Damodar is a right bank tributary of Ganga, and Damodar Valley project is a multi-purpose river valley project. There is a multi-purpose river valley project in the River Damodar, and it flows through Rift Valley of Chota Nagpur. Rift Valley means it is a linear shaped lowland between several highlands or mountain ranges. It is a linear shaped lowland between several highlands and mountain ranges. That is known as Rift Valley. So this River Damodar flows through Rift Valley of Chota Nagpur. Then next is River Punpun. River Punpun, also a right bank tributary. Its length is 200 kilometers. It originates from Palamu district of Jharkhand. River Punpun is a right bank tributary and its length is only 200 kilometers and originates from Palamu district of Jharkhand. Now let's see about the left bank tributaries of River Ganga. This is a important left bank tributary, that is River Kosi. Here you can see River Kosi. This is a left bank tributary, and other left bank tributaries are River Gandak, River Ghagra and River Gomti. These are the major left bank tributaries. Left bank tributary of Ganga and river known as Sora of Bihar and Sora of India. So River Kosi is a left bank tributary and it's known as Sora of Bihar and also Sora of India. Why is called as Sora of India or Sora of Bihar? Because of the floods happening every year. Because every year there is flood in River Kosi and it causes many damages and destructions. That's why that river is called Sora of India. And the most dangerous river in India. River Kosi is the most dangerous river in India. And because there will be major floods in this river and it will cause lot of destructions and damages. Kosi project is a multi-purpose river valley project of India and Nepal. And Kosi project is a multi-purpose river project that is between India and Nepal. Now let's discuss about River Gandaki or River Gandak. The Gandaki rises in the Nepal Himalayas between Dhaulagiri and Mount Everest. The River Gandaki or Gandak. The River Gandak rises in the Nepal Himalayas and it was between Dhaulagiri and Mount Everest and known as Narayani in Nepal. This river Gandak is known as Narayani in Nepal. Most of the part flows through Nepal only. One of the major rivers in Nepal and source Nubin Himal Glacier, and this river Gandak originates from Nubin Himal Glacier, notable for its deep canyon through the Himalayas. Canyon means it's a gorge or it's a deep cleft formed by the process of long time erosion from a plateau. That is canyon. Canyon is nothing but a gorge or deep cleft. Valmiki National Park. And Valmiki National Park is on the bank of river Gandak. So, Gandaki rises at the Nepal Himalayas and it's between Dhaulagiri and Mount Everest. It's known as Narayani in Nepal and most of the part is flowing in Nepal and it is one of the major river in Nepal and its origin is Nubin Himal Glacier and it's notable for its deep canyon through the Himalayas and Valmiki National Park is situated on the bank of river Gandak. Now let's see the other two tributaries, Ghagra and Gomti. Ghagra is a perennial river and transboundary river. These are also left bank tributaries and Ghagra is a perennial river. Perennial river means from this river we will get water throughout the year and this main source of water is from rain or from glacier. And it's a transboundary river. And the origin Tibetan Plateau near Mansarovar Lake. And it originated from Tibetan Plateau near Mansarovar Lake. Also called as Karnali and Sarayu. This Ghagra or Ghagar, it's otherwise known as Ghagar, and this is, it has another name also, name Karnali. It is called as Karnali and Sarayu. In Ramayana, it's described as Sarayu. And length is 1080 kilometers. So the length of river Ghagra is 1080 kilometers and it is a left bank tributary. River Gomti. River Gomti, also known as Gumti. So river Gomti is also known as Gumti, is a monsoon and groundwater fed river. It's a monsoon river and most of the water it gets from the rain and originates from Gomat Tal. The source of river Gomti is Gomat Tal. And Lucknow, Jaunpur and Sultanpur. These are the cities on the bank of Gomti. Lucknow, Jaunpur and Sultanpur. Now let's discuss about some more points. Farakka barrage to divert water from Ganga to Bhagirathi. Bhagirathi, here Bhagirathi is a distributor in Bengal. That distributor also named as Bhagirathi only, but before it became Ganga, that time also it is named as Bhagirathi, and after forming Ganga, again when it comes to Bengal, that distributary is named as Bhagirathi. Because again here Ganga has, before Ganga has both Alaknanda and this Bhagirathi join together and form Ganga, and after in Bengal it is again it's divided into two, that is Bhagirathi branch and Padma. Here two divisions are there, Bhagirathi and Padma, and then enter into Bangladesh. Before entering into Bangladesh, it forms two rivers. It split into two, Bhagirathi and Padma. And there is a Farakka barrage in river Ganga, that is to divert water from Ganga to Bhagirathi. And this Bhagirathi again join with Jalang river. Jalang is a tributary of Padma. Here you can see Ganga is split into two rivers, that is Bhagirathi and Padma, and here Padma is there. Jalang is the tributary of Padma. Then this Bhagirathi river join with the tributary of Padma, that is Jalang, and forms Hooghly River. First underwater rail tunnel in India is constructed under the river Hooghly. So, under Hooghly, the first underwater rail tunnel is constructed. The river with highest tidal bore in India is Hooghly. So, Hooghly is the river with highest tidal bore in India. A tidal bore is a situation where the flow of water from the river in the ocean reverses and the tide pushes the water up the river. So, there will be a flow of water from the river to the ocean, and in case the flow of water from the river to ocean reverses, there will be a pushing of water up the rivers. That is tidal bore. So, Hooghly is the river with the highest tidal bore in India, and Kolkata port is situated in Hooghly. Kolkata port is situated in Hooghly river. Ganga known as Padma and Kirtinashini in Bangladesh. Ganga known as Padma in Bangladesh, and it is Brahmaputra is known as Jamuna in Bangladesh, and after joining, we have already discussed that. Here is river Ganga, then here is Brahmaputra, and river Ganga is known as Padma in Bangladesh, and river Brahmaputra is known as river Jamuna in Bangladesh. But after joining this river Padma and river Jamuna, it forms river Meghna. So, Ganga known as Padma or Kirtinashini in Bangladesh. It empties to Bay of Bengal. Ganga empties to Bay of Bengal. And national waterway first is on Ganga, Bhagirathi and Hooghly rivers. So, national waterway first is on Ganga, Bhagirathi and Hooghly rivers. So, national waterway first means is Allahabad, Haldia. That is national waterway first. Next one, Kumbh Mela held on bank of Ganga. Kumbh Mela is held on bank of Ganga, and in these 4 states Kumbh Mela occur. Means Madhya Pradesh, Maharashtra, UP and Uttarakhand. That means in Ujjain in Madhya Pradesh, and Nasik in Maharashtra, and Allahabad in UP, and Haridwar in UK. UK means Uttarakhand. So these are the 4 places Kumbh Mela is taking place. So Kumbh Mela is the festival that taking place only once in 12 years. And the Ganga Action Plan started in 1986. So Ganga Action Plan started in the year of 1986. The project started by the government of India for the protection of river Ganga, Namami Ganga. So Namami Ganga is a project started by the government of India for the protection of river Ganga. Now let's see some questions. First one is, Kosi is the tributary of which river? Option A, Sindhu. Option B, Ganga. Option C, Brahmaputra. Second one, which river is known as Sorrow of Bengal? Option A, Kosi. Option B, Gomti. Option C, Damodar. Please comment the answers in the comment box. If you understood the video, please like, subscribe my channel, press the bell icon to get all the notifications, and share to all GK learners. Thank you.